All right, well, we have a special treat today as Hy-Vee is here in studio.
All right, and we're joined now with Audrey. She's the dietitian at Hy-Vee.
Yes.
So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We're excited to have you in studio.
Yes.
You guys haven't been here to visit us in a while.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm excited for my first time as a dietitian being back here.
Oh, well, that's great.
yeah.
Okay, so with summer here, Audrey, there is, we're always looking for like a good, refreshing drink, yes, but also this drink that we're going to talk about today is the Dietitian Pick of the Month for Hy-Vee. So
Yes.
tell me what this is and let's talk about it.
Yes, so today I have a whole bunch of Zevia products. So Zevia is the Dietitian Pick of the Month, and it's one of my personal favorites just because it's a really great soda alternative, and they also have some other products out there that's no sugar, no calorie, and still has that really great taste that a lot of those sodas do have.
I'm always looking for no sugar, but like, what then would be the difference between this and say a Coke Zero or something like that?
That's a really, really good question. So the difference between that is Zevia is sweetened with a natural sweetener. You might have heard of stevia before,
Yes.
that's stevia leaf.
I never thought about that's where they got their name.
Yeah.
I haven't either, but that's interesting actually.
totally makes
Yeah,
sense,
because you could
though.
get them confused too.
Yes,
Yeah.
stevia, Zevia, and you might have heard of stevia from the leaf. That's that natural sweetener.
Okay.
Because it's a more natural sweetener, you don't get that GI or that stomach upset as much as like a zero or a diet. Usually with zeros or diets, they use a sugar alcohol, and those sugar alcohols over time can really distress your stomach.
That's
Really? I've always
interesting,
heard about
yeah.
sugar alcohols, and I'm kind of like, okay, it's not sugar, but it is. Like, that's really confusing for someone who doesn't
Yeah.
have training
Oh, yeah.
in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It definitely is confusing, especially when there's so many different sugar alcohols like aspartame, erythritol, xylitol.
Okay, I've heard those names.
Lots of big words, yeah.
Big words. But these ones are just naturally sweetened with that stevia,
Yeah.
and then it's mainly just carbonated water and a little bit of quick preservatives like that vitamin C.
Okay.
And that's really it.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so there's other products as well. So you've got like the Zevia Kids drink. So tell us about this.
Yes, Zevia Kids is a really great option to have at a cookout or if you're having a birthday party.
Okay.
That way they're getting that fizziness without necessarily the caffeine or the sugar
Yeah.
from that soda.
That's so true.
Yes, so they come in a whole bunch of different flavors. I brought that fizzy apple today.
Okay.
But we have an orange. We also have like a lemon lime.
Yeah.
We've got some really great flavors for kids and then also those adults too.
I think it's actually a really good idea too, because a lot of times at kids' parties we give out juice boxes.
Yes.
Which is like, okay, that's natural, but it's still so much sugar.
Yeah, lots of
Yep.
sugar for sure.
Even that 100% juice can still, like you guys said, have those
Yeah.
calories and a lot of sugar in it, especially if you're not diluting that juice.
Yeah.
And so this kind of is a win-win situation where you get to
Absolutely.
have something that tastes really good without any of that added into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is amazing. But that's not the only other product they
Yeah.
have. So they also got teas and mixers. So tell us about
I've
these.
never
Yes.
seen tea.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
Yeah.
I'm so happy they
Is
have
this
them. They're kind of newer. When I was going through the aisles maybe a month or two ago, I kind of started to notice them. These teas are really great too because they have caffeine-free and caffeinated ones.
Oh, that's great.
So there's really an option for everyone if you
Yeah.
enjoy tea. They have some really great flavors like passion fruit, which we're going to be making a mocktail in the next
Okay.
segment with
Looking
that.
forward to that, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be, they're really, really good. Black tea, green tea. We also have some bitters and some mixers if you're going to make kind of a mocktail or a cocktail.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Isn't
Yeah,
it cool?
I'm seeing this ginger beer. I'm like, I didn't know this existed.
I know, it's
Yeah.
awesome that we have this. That way, again, it's another mixer that sometimes with those mixers, you can really add up the calories
Yeah.
and the sugar really, really fast.
Yeah.
So this really helps bring that down so that you get to enjoy something that you really like without having that
Yeah.
guilt kind
And
of
it still
associated.
tastes good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about these boxes we have here too.
Yes, so that's just our stevia boxes. So if you ever wanted to sweeten something with stevia, we do carry stevia at Hy-Vee kind of in the boxes in
Okay.
Health Market. So if you have an unsweet tea and you like that sweet tea,
Yeah.
that would be a really great product to kind of add if you don't want one of those
Yeah.
Zevia
Yeah.
teas.
Yeah, absolutely. Something else I'm curious on. So we think about, our daily routine, the normal things we're drinking or what have you, right? How easy is it to incorporate Zevia in your routine kind of as like an alternative?
I think it's a really good, I think that Zevia is a really good alternative and a really great starting point to kind of go from that soda, if you're a really big soda drinker, down slowly where you're not really drinking as much soda.
Yes.
It's a really great option too because they have so many different flavors. So they kind of have a Dr. Zevia, which is like Dr. Pepper,
Yeah.
that lemon lime, that root beer, to kind of slowly progress yourself into that kind of 0 calorie, zero sugar.
It's a great idea.
Yes.
Oh, I'm loving
Yes.
that. And we're going to keep you around.
Yes.
So Audrey's going to stay right there because she's sticking around for more.
That's right. And when we come back, Audrey is serving up some summer mocktails. We're really excited.
Yeah.